Have you ever wondered how buggy Super Mario Odyssey is? Because I have. I've been playing this game since 2019 and have been following the community for even longer. Since then, I've done mostly speedrunning, which has taught me how broken the game truly is. There's very few places in Mario Odyssey where you can't get to by going out of bounds, so that's why I'm here. I've compiled a lot of different out of bounds clips which are either used in speedrunning or for challenge runs or just fun. Throughout this video, I'll be showcasing lots of different bugs, primarily focusing on out of bounds clips. However, that's not my only knowledge for bugs in this game, and I'd be willing to make more videos on glitches and their uses for speedruns and challenges in a future video if people are interested. That's all from me, let's get into the bugs. Also, throughout this video, you'll see a UI on my screen, which includes an input display. This is a part of a mod I'm using called Practice Mod, which doesn't change any of the out of bounds clips, and is just a way to showcase my inputs and also make the entire process easier for me. If any clips aren't possible on the current version 1.4, it will be mentioned. There's a simple roll cancel clip at the beginning of Cascade, which can be used in multiple different ways. This can be used for getting to the chest moon early, getting the first story moon captureless, or making it towards the Odyssey, allowing you to rock glide and collect the moon behind the rock wall. This clip is mostly useful for min-caps, but it has its uses for other challenge runs. If you jump off the bridge in Cascade Kingdom, there's a texture which doesn't have any collision behind it, allowing you to cappy jump and make it past the wall without bonking. This can be used to make it to the out of bounds area around the waterfall. This is also used in min-caps as a quicker way of getting to the out of bounds area. Chest clip is a Cascade Kingdom out of bounds clip using a moon clip, allowing you to get to the same out of bounds area around the waterfall. This also can be used for speedruns, allowing you to get the chest moon, then clipping towards the Odyssey. This saves around 1 second compared to getting the cliff moon. Using the dinosaur's claws in Cascade Kingdom, you're able to clip through the floor. As far as I know, this is a completely pointless clip, as I couldn't find any out of bounds textures to stand on. However, if there is, it might be useful for Balloon World. In pre-Peace Sand Kingdom, when the kingdom is still frozen over, you're able to clip into the wall by the alcove moon, allowing you to get through and collect the quicksand room moon and the sphinx room moon. This clip has been known for a while, but it only became relevant once speedrunners changed to 1.3, making sphinx clip impossible. And now this clip is faster than double sphinx clip and is much easier. In Tossed Arena Town post-peace, you're able to ground pound onto one of the fences, allowing you to glitch inside the fence and walk across the stairs until Mario gets out of bounds. This clip is mostly pointless, however it allowed me to get to the Employees Only Moon coinless during my coinless challenge. Potentially the most iconic roll cancel clip is IP clip, allowing you to skip the first 2 story moons in Sand Kingdom and get into the IP early. This is mostly used for Darker Side, World Peace, and all moons beginner routes. IP skip is a relatively modern discovery, allowing you to completely skip the IP and makes IP clip much less important. This involves climbing one of the ice towers near the pyramid and jumping up to the ledge by the 2D section. On the far side of this ledge there's a buggy corner which Mario can clip into by diving towards it. Once you've gotten out of bounds, you can jump up to another ledge which is half in bounds and half out of bounds, allowing you to then backflip towards the Harriet fight. Nut Clip is probably the most iconic Mario Odyssey out of bounds clip and speedrunning strategy ever. This involves using a moon clip to get out of bounds, then using some precise movement, making it towards the wall moon. And an even more precise movement, jumping up a ramp to collect the other nut moon. Another recent discovery created an alternative nut clip route, or nut clip backup for less experienced runners. This involves collecting the uproot tree moon, and then jumping onto a weird texture on the wall where Mario can stand and jump off to make it up the ramp moon. Before getting the fence moon and continuing the wooded route. In Metro Kingdom, there's a barrel in the outdoor cafe area, which has buggy physics and allows Mario to ground pound roll into the building, getting out of bounds and even allowing Mario into the costume sub-area, meaning that the builder costume can be skipped when getting all moons. In Metro Kingdom, there's a metal fence on the stairs towards the remote-controlled car room. This room is only unlocked post-piece and is impossible to get to in normal ways before that. But there's a weird bug where the fence will push you inside the wall if you just roll. Doing this allows you to get into the room and get the first RC car moon. In Snow Kingdom, there's a moon clip which allows Mario to get into the poison room slightly quicker than normal for speedruns. This here is about 1 second compared to normal movement. That's not its only purpose, however. Doing this moon clip allows you to enter the Shiveria Bound Bowl race before getting the 4 story moons, and is extremely useful for World Peace, Darkest Side, and All Moons runs. In Snow Kingdom, there's a roll cancel clip allowing Mario to enter the Shiveria Bound Bowl race without collecting the story moons. Seaside Kingdom has an out of bounds clip using a Cheep Cheep, which is most commonly used for any percent speedruns, getting 2 moons to finish off the kingdom. However, this clip can also be used for all moons and darker side purposes. This clip allows the player to collect a lot of different moons with ease while out of bounds. However, the most useful aspect of this clip for all moons and darker side is it allows you to collect this normal capless moon shards moon while being a Cheep Cheep. It is impossible to exit, however, so you need to teleport out once finished. During the Harriet fight in Sand Kingdom, it's possible to clip outside of the arena using a backflip cap throw. Doing this requires being on the left or right side of the arena and throwing Cappy halfway through your backflip. There's not much interesting about this clip. Your camera is constantly panning towards the arena and is pretty annoying. During this state, you're still able to collect the other story moons without the fight ending. However, warping to a checkpoint or entering a sub-area will end this state. I tried this clip in other brutal fights and nothing happened. In Lake Kingdom, it's possible to clip into the mannequin room and collect the moon without being in the swimming costumes. Also, in this state, you're able to walk into the locked door freely to enter the room, but if you teleport or enter a sub-area and come back, it won't work. In Woody Kingdom, there's a rock just after the nut clip area, which you're able to clip into and do the nut clip moons. This used to be used as a backup for beginner runners or top level players in a race. Lake Clip is a cool clip allowing Mario to roll through a weird corner. This is mostly used for speedrunning, allowing runners to do some movement to get both the checkpoint by the painting and the chest moon at the end of the water tunnel. In Sand Kingdom, there's a way to roll cancel clip your way into the Sphinx room, commonly referred to as Sphinx clip. Back in 1.0, runners would use this clip to get the Sphinx Room Moon, and also the Quicksand Room Moon using a strategy called Double Sphinx Clip. This video showcases a lot of different bugs and tricks used for speedrunning. However, this isn't the end of my knowledge. If people are interested, I'll happily create another video showcasing more bugs, more out of bounds clips, and more tricks.